Hello my friends, I'm Duchess and welcome to my YouTube channel. Last week I made a video on how to draw lips. To see that video, click the top right. But today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw lips. Let's get started. Again, I used some pictures from Pinterest, who is my new best friend, and I'm going to be drawing those lips. Now, normally, I don't draw lips with so much detail because I usually draw full body or half body drawings of people, so the attention isn't focused on the lips and their lips are pretty small on the paper. However, this video is specifically for the lips, so I can't really draw them as simply as I usually do, if you understand what I'm saying. Basically, I'm going to show you guys how I would draw them if they were up close or the center of attention, which they are in this video. Using my sketching brush, I sketched the basic shapes of the lips. It's messy, but as long as you get the general shape of the lips, then it'll most likely turn out fine. Now I'm tracing the lips with my sketching brush. For lips, I don't like to actually outline the whole mouth. I like to draw the bottom lip, the parting between the lips, and then the curve at the top of the lips. Those lines or curves are the most important because they created the shape of the mouth. I added a little bit more line art for this video so that the lips don't look too undefined. Using color drop, I added the flat colors for the lips. Notice that I didn't color the whole lip in and only the center parts of it. Pink for the first one, nude for the second one, and red for the last. Now I'm going to blend out the color of the lips so that the lips are fully covered with the lipstick. I decided to add the skin tone so that the drawing wouldn't look incomplete. After I blend out the flat color, I add a few darker shades to the lips. I apply it in the center because that's where the shadows of the lips are. Then I blend that as well. Using white, I add some faint highlights to the lips. I maxed out the brush size, which makes the lips look glossy, but I also lowered the opacity a lot. I kind of trace the curves of the lips when I'm making these highlights. This makes it look more natural because it's following the curve of them. Then I added smaller and more defined highlights to the lips to make it shiny. I went with the reference pictures and did my best to make it resemble the references. I added some quick shading to the skin so that it looks better. I always shade under the lips and on the top curve because that's where the shadows usually are. Lastly, I added some fine white curves to the lips. Lips have these lines on them and I like to imitate them by adding these white lines. It's not extremely noticeable, but I promise it makes a difference. Alright, so I'm done and that is all I have to show you guys today. If today's video taught you something new or was entertaining, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week.